Very good. This morning as we come to pray, I think of a couple of themes today. As we celebrate the Feast of the Basilicas, we celebrate that foundation in faith that we see so often in Peter and Paul as really disciples of mission and really bringing us to the ends of the earth with faith and justice. But today I love the reading from Luke. And of course we love Luke because for every story we have about a male, there's one about a woman. And here's Luke. Our young people, our family liturgy, always love to hear about Zacchaeus because they can identify with Zacchaeus because many of them are very short. And here's Zacchaeus that is going to go out of his way to find and see this Jesus that he's heard about. Maybe this morning you're thinking, oh, I don't have the energy to reach out to Jesus today. Maybe you're disappointed. Maybe you're going through tests or you're in a rehabilitation hospital or, some illness has come to you or financially you're just overwhelmed with the end of the month or you might just feel frustrated because things are just coming to be overwhelming to you. Well, this is the perfect story to remind us that we have to go out on the limb. We have to keep crawling out. When we can't see Jesus, he's there, but we have to reach out to see him. And sometimes there are roadblocks that we put there ourselves, but sometimes there are very human roadblocks. I love the theme from Sunday where I use the theme, goodness of the heart. When our Holy Father, from the chair of St. Peter in Rome, he has those nice reflections in the Pilate, and he talked about goodness of the heart. And I think that discipleship is like that. The goodness of God's heart touches our heart. And look what happened to Zacchaeus. There was a real connection there of goodness. Try that today. Think of goodness of the heart. How can my heart be filled with goodness so that God can connect with me? It means you have to be positive. You have to be seeking something that's really good and very fruitful. And the fruits of that will just increase. Part 2. This morning, things are so peculiar in life, aren't they? We also could go the route that, we know not the day nor the hour when Christ is coming to us. And this morning on the way in from Marblehead, Our Lady Star of the Sea, I asked one of our distinguished seniors to be an altar server, and he couldn't because he said they had an appointment with his wife. Well, lo and behold, this morning at 8:30 when I was driving in with Julia, I got a call. His wife died this morning at Salem Hospital. And so I think of the sadness that he is going to go through. But I think of the goodness of their heart, very involved with parish life. We're at Italian night, a big function that we had Saturday night, saw them at Mass on Sunday, the Eucharistic ministers, pre-Cana, religious ed, a RISE program, all the fruits of God's love. So they will be another example of God's fruitfulness, the goodness of the heart. So as we move towards this beautiful season of autumn, we celebrate the Pope's coming in 2015. Isn't that good news? Will we go out of our way to see him, to hear him? So we have all these good images. But wherever you are today, may God lift you up. If you're suffering or overwhelmed or sad, if you're in a nursing home or a convent or just having your day off, allow the goodness of God's heart to touch you like he did to Zacchaeus. And look what happened, a total transformation where he started to give everything to the Lord. Let us now enter into our prayer of the faithful. Julia will now lead us in our prayers that we offer this day.